Hello, I'm Ty Mason of the DiabetesCouncil.com, a researcher, writer, and I have type 2 diabetes. Today I want to talk about fruits to eat and to avoid with diabetes. Now, after you watch the video today, I invite you to check out the description box for my new ebook. This is one of the most comprehensive diabetes meal planning books you can find. It contains diabetes-friendly meals and recipes, different goals such as 800 to 1800 calories per day meal plan, diabetes meal planning tips and tricks. There are also tons of diabetes-friendly recipes for everyone. Now, I'm a big fan of fruit, so to tell you what fruits to eat and what fruits to avoid is going to be a bit tricky for me. You see, I like all fruits, and there are not many fruits that I would tell you to stay away from, at least of the fresh fruit variety. That being said, there are fruits and fruit-like foods that we most certainly should not partake of as those with diabetes. I think I want to start with those foods we should avoid and end this video on a happy note today. Among fresh fruit, there are only a handful that fall above the low level of glycemic load. There are bananas at 11, which is just above, grapes also at 11, figs at 16, and then dried dates 18 and raisins at 28. And those last two aren't really fresh fruit. Dried fruit is a food we really should avoid as one with diabetes. They just compact all those sugars into a very small package that really bump up the impact they can have on your blood sugar. As far as bananas, grapes, and figs go, they're not really something you should avoid like the plague. Just eat those very much in moderation, maybe a once a week type thing. Another fruit we need to avoid is any canned fruit that's packed in heavy syrup. Heavy syrup is honestly just another way to say sugar, and it truly is a can of sugar waiting to elevate your blood sugar. Fruits canned in heavy syrup on average will add 40 to 50 grams of sugar per serving, so we should avoid those at all costs. If you need to get canned fruit, get those canned in water or fruits of their own juices. That is a much better substitute. Now, while talking about fruit, we also need to make sure we stay away from those fruit-like foods like fruit roll-ups and fruit chews and those such. Some may say that they're made with real fruit juice, and they are, but they're also made with a lot of real sugar. Also, speaking of fruit, fruit juices are something you need to be leery of as well. Many of the fruit juices have added sugar, and even if not, the juice has little, if any, dietary fiber, which helps to offset some of the sugar's effect on your blood sugar. Okay, we've really talked enough about fruits to avoid. Let's talk for the rest of the video about fruits to enjoy. Pretty much any fresh fruit is on the table when it comes to diabetes. While some are better than others, to sit and pick and choose for you would really be fruitless, pun intended. When thinking about the best fruits to eat, pick those that you like. I think choosing fruits that have edible skin is always good because of the dietary fiber they bring with them. Apples, pears, tomatoes. What? Yes, a tomato is a fruit. They're all good choices. Berries are good choices for the same reason. Strawberries, blueberries bring a ton of antioxidants and vitamin C to the table, and their skin has a bit of fiber as well. As a matter of fact, apples and strawberries are among the lowest GL among the most common fruits enjoyed by humans, other than some citrus. Now, other great fruits are melons. For years, those of us with diabetes were told we couldn't have melons because they were too high in sugar. The glycemic index of most melons is quite high. But when the glycemic load scale came to light, we saw that even though melons have a high GI, they really have little effect on our blood sugar at all. Watermelon is a wonderful example, and I've used it many times. Depending on what type, and there are several types of watermelon, the GI is between 75 and 95. Now, there's no way a person with diabetes would even consider it okay to eat a food with a glycemic index that high on a regular basis. But the glycemic load of watermelon is 5. Perfectly fine food to eat. Citrus fruits are another good food. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes all have a low GI ranging from 1 to 4. Each of these fruits bring an all-important vitamin C to our bodies, which helps our immune system tremendously. Other fruits that are awesome, try peaches, mangoes. They're great as well. Nectarines, cherries. I mean, I could really just go on and on. Fresh fruit is a wonderful choice. Now, also, I want you to consider frozen fruit. Most frozen fruit is very good. Just be sure to get frozen from the field or without additives. Sometimes those additives are sugar or some other form of unhealthy carb. Going through the aisle in the frozen fruit aisle during the wintertime, especially when a lot of fruits are kind of out of season, wonderful choice to stop and get those frozen fruits. Now, how do we incorporate fruits into our daily meal plan? Well, they're great ways to do so. One is just as one of your snacks throughout the day. I mean, an apple, a handful of orange slices, a lot of things can be very good throughout the day by themselves and stand alone very well as a healthy snack. Many fruits are also a great addition to things such as Greek yogurt, oatmeal, sugar-free Jell-O. Many frozen fruits are just ready for a smoothie or a bowl of milk. Now, you what? A bowl of milk? Sure. You cut up a peach or put some frozen peaches in a bowl with some milk and a little sucralose, you're going to thank me tomorrow. Fresh fruit is great for the plate if you have diabetes. Find new ways to use them in your diet. Just don't go overboard. While the GL of fresh fruit is very low, you still need to follow our guide of moderation and portion control. And be careful of those fruits we talked about avoiding, especially those canned fruits in heavy syrup and the dried fruits. Those just are not good choices for you. Try to avoid those if you can. Don't forget to get my new ebook, and please subscribe to our channel for many more videos like this one in the future. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm Ty Mason.